The ice is melting in a glass of cheap bourbon, leaving watermarks on the nightstand we bought together. I still listen for your keys in the kitchen, but it's just the radiator fighting the weather. We used to talk until the birds started singing. Now I'm just counting the cracks in the ceiling. I held your hand until the colors started draining, left me standing where our history was fading. I tried to anchor down a ghost that wanted flight, but you dissolved into the static of the night. Now I'm a shadow that you traded for the gray, holding on to nothing since you faded away. They say that time cures the worst of the fever, but it just makes me a desperate believer. I held your hand until the colors started draining, left me standing where our history was fading. You dissolved into the static of the night. Now I'm a shadow that you traded for the gray, holding on to nothing since you faded away. Static in the dark, losing your spark until you faded. Your half-written letter is still in the drawer. I couldn't bring myself to throw it away or at the end. The apartment is quiet, too big for one person. I'm tired of lying when our friends ask how I've been. Pride is a heavy thing to sleep with at night. It suffocates the wrong, it never makes it right. And it's a quiet regret that's tearing me open, spilling out the words that should have been spoken. I let you walk right through the terminal gate, while I just stood there and accepted our fate. Now I'm driving these streets with nowhere to go, buried in a scream. And it's a quiet regret that's tearing me open, spilling out the words that should have been spoken. I let you walk right through the terminal gate, while I just stood there and accepted our fate. Now I'm driving these streets with nowhere to go, burying a scream that I'll never let show. Terminal light, end of the fight, quiet regret. Your taillights stain the wet asphalt, bleeding red. You left your copy of the apartment key on the counter mat. No cinematic tears, no grand words left unsaid, just the heavy sound of the deadbolt going flat. You didn't look back when you hit the pavement, but I caught your eyes in the rearview alignment. And that last look was a concrete anchor, dragging my chest to the harbor floor. A 3-second blur of a love turned stranger, standing right outside my passenger door. I've memorized the coldness that it took to break a man inside a single last look. Reminding me of the ghosts that walked behind me. And that last look was a concrete anchor, dragging my chest to the harbor floor. A 3-second blur of a love turned stranger, standing right outside my passenger door. I've memorized the coldness that it took to break a man inside a single last look. Taillights fade, promises unmade. The last look. deep in the rug, like a landmine from the past. I still buy the oat milk you always insisted on ordering, staring at the carton, wondering how long habits last. The living room feels like a dynamic crime scene, where we murdered everything we used to mean. Now I'm walking around with these missing pieces, trying to fill the hollow shape you left behind. A puzzle with the most vital edges stolen, leaving me fractured and completely blind. You walked away with the blueprint of my soul and left me with missing pieces, never to be whole. For remnants of us, but all that remains is the cold and the dust. Now I'm walking around with these missing pieces, trying to fill the hollow shape you left behind. A puzzle with the most vital edges stolen, leaving me fractured and completely blind. You walked away with the blueprint of my soul and left me with missing pieces, never to be whole. It's 3:42 a.m. and your contact icon is glowing green, a little dot of light on a cold fluorescent screen. I wonder if you're staring at the ceiling fan like me, or if you're sleeping soundly, finally feeling free. Did you throw away the concert tickets from July, or do they sit in a box making you cry? Tell me, what's it like on your side of goodbye? Is the air any lighter now that I'm gone? Do you still hear my voice when the radio plays? Or have you already turned the page at dawn? I'm suffocating here in the smoke of our last life, while it looks so peaceful on your side of goodbye. happy, and maybe that's the worst part, to know I was the only one left with a broken heart. Tell me, what's it like on your side of goodbye? Is the air any lighter now that I'm gone? Do you still hear my voice when the radio plays? Or have you already turned the page at dawn? I'm suffocating here in the smoke of our last life, while it looks so peaceful on your side of goodbye. Screen goes black, no turning back. Your side of goodbye. I kept your draft saved in my folder for 7 whole months, thinking I could hit send whenever I finally grew up. I thought you'd be sitting right there on the back burner line, stupidly assuming your patience would bend to my time. But silence is heavy and pride is a dangerous game. Now I'm just standing alone in the frost of my shame. And I learned the hard way that hearts don't wait. You can't ask the clock to go renegotiate. I showed up with flowers, but someone else answered the door, replaying the steps that I can't reenact anymore. I took it for granted you'd always be caught in my bait, but love moves along because hearts don't wait. I'm staring at pictures of you in a white summer dress, with a man who didn't leave your soul in a text message mess. And I learned the hard way that hearts don't wait. You can't ask the clock to go renegotiate. I showed up with flowers, but someone else answered the door, replaying the steps that I can't reenact anymore. I took it for granted you'd always be caught in my bait, but love moves along because hearts don't wait. Too late to call, watching you fall. Hearts don't wait. in my winter coat and a crumpled up parking receipt from that night in Chicago. My trembling fingers are hesitant to throw them away. They're the only physical proof that you didn't just fade. The apartment is changing. I bought a new rug for the floor, but I still check the corner where your boots used to sit by the door. And I'm just begging for one more memory to blur out the edge of this cold, bitter reality. Give me the laughter, the stupid fights late in the car, before we both realized we'd driven the engine too far. Just one silver second where you were still looking at me. God, I'm so desperate for one more memory. They say moving on is a healthy and beautiful choice, but it's a graveyard in here, and I'm losing the sound of your voice, and I'm just begging for one more memory to blur out the edge of this cold, bitter reality. Give me the laughter, the stupid fights late in the car, before we both realized we'd driven the engine too far. Just one silver second where you were still looking at me. God, I'm so desperate for one more memory. Cherry lip balm before you were gone. One more memory. The neon sign outside the diner is flickering low, casting a shadow on the dashboard lights, dimming glow. The radio's playing that indie song you used to hate, but I can't bring myself to change it. It's a little too late. The sunset we used to chase is entirely dead, replaced by the heavy dark filling the space in my bed. And everything now is just fading into blue. The cold midnight air and the ghost of the things we would do. The gold in our history is losing its vibrant tint, leaving me stranded without even a single hint. I'm drowning in shades that The gold in our history is losing its vibrant tint, leaving me stranded without even a single hint. I'm drowning in shades that I never thought I'd introduce. Slowly but surely I'm fading into blue. Muted and cold, stories untold, fading into blue. There were no screening matches, no suitcases slammed in the hall, no dramatic tears or plates thrown against the brick wall. We just gradually stopped asking each other about our day, letting the intimacy slowly and heavily drift away. A slow motion car crash that didn't make even a sound. Just two tired people watching their world burn to the ground. It's a terrifying thing how love can be lost quietly, drowning a man in a completely motionless sea. No big explosion, no final and devastating fight, just a slow leak of light until it was midnight. We starved it to death while pretending that everything's fine. Love lost quietly on the borderline. Almost wish you had cheated or broken a glass. At least I'd have something to blame for this quiet collapse. It's a terrifying thing how love can be lost quietly, drowning a man in a completely motionless sea. No big explosion, no final and devastating fight, just a slow leak of light until it was midnight. We starved it to death while pretending that everything's fine. Love lost quietly right on the borderline. No slammed doors, nothing is yours. Love lost quietly. square of paint on the living room drywall, where the photo of us at the beach used to hang through the fall. You took the photograph with you, packed deep in your crate, but you left the wooden outline hanging there like a weight. The dust has settled exactly where your shadow would lean, a stark reminder of the wreckage that lies in between. And I'm still haunted by your empty frame, a hollow monument that doesn't even whisper your name. The glass is gone, but the absence is heavy and loud, mocking a man who used to be so fiercely proud. I stare at the space where your smile used to remain, paralyzed right in front of your empty frame. But it looks like a lie that my heart cannot even repeat. And I'm still haunted by your empty frame, a hollow monument that doesn't even whisper your name. The glass is gone, but the absence is heavy and loud, mocking a man who used to be so fiercely proud. I stare at the space where your smile used to remain, paralyzed right in front of your empty frame. Mark on the wall, watching it fall, your empty frame. Found a faded receipt from the 24-hour diner down on 4th Street. You were wearing my oversized denim jacket, laughing with your mouth full of fries. We spent our last $20 on black coffee and jukebox melodies, completely blind to the fact that we were running out of time. We were so bulletproof, dancing on the edge of the blade. Never thought a love that loud could ever start to fade. Oh, take me back to the night before the cracks started showing, before the fire turned to ash, without us even knowing. When your head was on my shoulder and the world stood still, before the winter settled heavy on our windowsill. I'd give up all you for 1 second, right before we broke. Just a neon tombstone shining in the lonely dark. Oh, take me back to the night before the cracks started showing, before the fire turned to ash, without us even knowing. When your head was on my shoulder and the world stood still, before the settled heavy on our windowsill. I'd give up all my tomorrow to change the way we spoke, just to hold you for 1 second, right before we broke. Cheap coffee cold, stories we told before we broke. The landlord here doesn't care that the radiator leaks at midnight. I'm sitting on a stack of taped up boxes in this new zip code, unboxing the chipped coffee mugs we stole from that coastal motel, trying to convince myself that I'm ready for this solo road. But changing the scenery doesn't wash the memory clean. I'm still trapped inside the spaces of what we used to mean. And I'm still missing home, but home wasn't four walls and a roof. It was the way your breath felt against my skin, the absolute proof. It was the quiet sanctuary of your arms when a storm rolled in, the only place in this chaotic world I've ever truly been. Now I'm thousands of miles deep in the unknown, still missing home because you left me alone. Future we were supposed to hold. And I'm still missing home, but home wasn't four walls and a roof. It was the way your breath felt against my skin, the absolute truth. It was the quiet sanctuary of your arms when the storm rolled in, the only place in this chaotic world I've ever truly been. Now I'm thousands of miles deep in the unknown, still missing home because you left me alone. New city lights, sleepless nights. still missing home. You're lying 3 inches away from me, but it feels like a time zone. The blue light from your screen is casting a wall right down the middle of the bed. I can hear the rhythm of your breathing, so steady and so cold. Staring at the ceiling, replaying every bitter word you said. We used to tangle our legs until we couldn't tell apart. Now we're careful not to touch, guarding a fractured heart. Oh, the distance between us isn't measured in miles or highway signs. It's the silence that sits heavily between our spoken lines. Refusing to give up the fight. I reach out my fingers, but you pretend you haven't seen. Drowning inside the cold distance between. But you pretend you haven't seen. Drowning inside the cold distance between. Cold mattress sheet, silent defeat, the distance between. The dashboard clock says 7:14 and the sky is a bruised purple. We're parked overlooking the valley, the engine cooling down with a click. Your hands are folded in your lap, tracing the silver ring I gave you. The air inside this car is getting suffocatingly thick. No screaming matches this time, we ran out of fuel to burn. Just the quiet realization that we've hit the point of no return. And we watched our passenger door and the cold air rushed right inside. And just like the sun, you left me with nowhere left to hide. And we watched our final sunset bleed into the dark. No dramatic tears, just the slow death of a spark. The gold on the horizon is sinking right out of view, taking away the last beautiful piece of me and you. We didn't even try to catch the fading light, just sat in the shadows and let it become the night. Engine goes cool, end of the road, our final sunset. Ran into your brother at the grocery store, and I swore I was doing great. Said I scored that new promotion, kept my voice steady, didn't hesitate. He smiled and said he was glad I was finally moving along. I nodded my head, paid for my things, and pretended nothing was wrong. But the moment I hit the parking lot, the armor started to break. The heavy steering wheel is the only thing keeping me awake. Because beneath the silence, a hurricane is ripping through my chest, screaming out the questions of who the hell loves you best. The world thinks I'm strong because I don't break down and cry, but I'm just suffocating underneath the beautifully painted lie. They hear a quiet man, but my soul is screaming violent and loud, drowning beneath the silence, lost inside the crowd. Through the daytime and fall apart at night. Because beneath the silence, a hurricane is ripping through my chest, screaming out the questions of who the hell loves you best. The world thinks I'm strong because I don't break down and cry, but I'm just suffocating underneath the beautifully painted lie. They hear a quiet man, but my soul is screaming violent and loud, drowning beneath the silence, lost inside the crowd. Brave face fades, counting the days beneath the silence. I still haven't deleted your profile from my streaming account. Your name just sits there next to mine, a ghost in a colorful square. I watched the show we used to fight about, alone on the couch, staring at the empty cushion, wishing you were sitting there. We had a masterpiece painted in the palm of our hand, but we let the rain wash it out into the heavy sand. What the hell would it look like if love stayed? Would the color in these old photographs never fade? Would I be holding you tight through the cold midnight scream, instead of chasing a shadow inside a broken dream? I'm left to drown in the brutal choices we made, wondering who I would be if love stayed. What the hell would it look like if love stayed? Would the color in these old photographs never fade? Would I be holding you tight through the cold midnight scream, instead of chasing a shadow inside a broken dream? I'm left to drown in the brutal choices we made, wondering who I would be if love stayed. Streaming light, handle the fight if love stayed. There's a faint wine stain on the kitchen hardwood floor from the night we danced to that old vinyl record until 3. The music stopped a long time ago when you walked out the door. Now the quietness is the only thing keeping company to me. Your silhouette is still burning to the glass of the window pane, a heavy reminder of the love we buried in the pouring rain. And now I'm just living in the shadows we shared, suffocating under the weight of how much we cared. Every single corner of this apartment heavy lock on a heart that is paralyzed with fear. And now I'm just living in the shadows we shared, suffocating under the weight of how much we care. Every single corner of this apartment whispers your name, leaving me stranded and burning inside the old flame. I try to move forward, but my feet are deeply scared, trapped forever in the dynamic shadows we share. Stain on the floor, lock on the door, shadows we share. I went to that local bar where everybody knows our face, ordered a drink for one and sat in the corner booth alone. Our mutual friends walked in and gave me that pitiful look of grace. So I stared down at my hands, pretending to check my phone. They didn't ask about you, and I didn't offer a word. The silence between us was the loudest thing they heard. And there's a whole brutal lifetime after your goodbye, spent standing underneath the dark and weeping sky. Just a broken man who's learning how not to die, trying to find a way to breathe after your goodbye. pinged with a calendar notification reminder, saying the concert we bought tickets for is happening tomorrow night. 2 premium seats right next to the stage, couldn't be blinder. Now they're just digital trash fading out of my sight. The weekend is coming like a heavy oncoming train, ready to crush whatever is left of my exhausted brain. And I'm stepping right into a lonely tomorrow, drowning in a sea of heavy regret and bitter sorrow. No morning sun is gonna wash this hollow gray away. Just 24 hours of a completely useless day. I'd trade all my pride if I could just beg or borrow, way out of facing the chill of a lonely tomorrow. Turning the car around, that our beautiful history is buried deep in the ground. And I'm stepping right into a lonely tomorrow, drowning in a sea of heavy regret and bitter sorrow. No morning sun is gonna wash this hollow gray away. Just 24 hours of a completely useless day. I'd trade all my pride if I could just beg or borrow, a way out of facing the chill of a lonely tomorrow. Everything's done, a lonely tomorrow. Had to turn the thermostat down to 62 degrees, because the heat in this house just reminds me of your skin. I found your old green wool scarf tangled up under the keys, a final piece of the wreckage from before the ice moved in. Held it to my face just to see if your scent remained, but it's just dust in the reality of a love that's drained. And I'm still begging for the forgotten warmth we knew, stranded out here in a dynamic world without you. Fireplace is dead and the embers are completely black, like all the promises we made and can never take back. I wrap myself tight against this devastating storm, longing for the simple day to stand by myself, and I'm still begging for the forgotten warmth we knew. Stranded out here in a dynamic world without you. The fireplace is dead and the embers are completely black, like all the promises we made and can never take back. I wrap myself tight against this devastating storm, longing for the simple days when your love kept me warm. Thermostat low, watching it snow, forgotten more.